5, 6,
7,
8, 9, 10.
Hello, everyone. We can't hear you, someone from the crowd yells. The man on the bullhorn emphatically states, I can hear you. The rest of the world can hear you. And the people who knock down these buildings will hear all of us soon. This infamous quote by George W. Bush, September 14, 2001, amidst the rubble of downtown Manhattan, reverberated in the ears of those enlisted and those willing to step up and serve to fight against those terrorist attacks. The sacrifice that these men and women have made has been overwhelming. I cannot speak for everybody enlisted, but I can offer you stories of my brother, Sergeant Andrew Harris, who has served 2 tours of duty as a United States Marine. The life moments and time he has missed, the imminent danger he has been in, and the culture shock that he has endured has served to secure the freedom that this great nation enjoys. First, I offer you this image. My sister-in-law is giving birth to their first child. My brother is only able to watch via Skype. He has been in the field training for a 4-month period with no contact to his family. 4 weeks after her birth, he was deployed to Afghanistan for a 7-month tour, where he missed the first year of her life. In December, when we're all decorating our trees and wrapping presents, he was dismantling IEDs, going door to door looking for terrorists, and trekking around the desert in full fatigues, just trying to stay alive. According to NATO ISAF, over 33,500 troops are still on the grounds in Afghanistan today. That is a lot of military sacrificing their time for our national security. Also, while stepping away from their families and onto the battlefields, these soldiers are well aware that their lives are in harm's way. We all know what war is, whether we agree with it or not, but being there amongst the sleepless nights, bombs exploding, bullets flying, and not knowing if you'll survive the day has got to be something only understood having lived through it. I specifically remember the few times my brother was able to call home. My dad said that it was so surreal trying to have a normal conversation with his son with firearms going off in the background. There's been a total of over 2,300 U.S. deaths since the war started in 2001, according to a war statistic website, iCasualties.org. My brother was able to complete his mission and make it home to his family, but obviously not all soldiers are so lucky. Finally, the culture shock that they endure every day is very difficult to adjust to. Rachel Tulliver, an Army communications specialist, once blogged, "Now imagine if you were in another country where the culture is different, the language is foreign, politics and religion are intermixed, and the value system is unlike anything with which you ever lived." These unfamiliar conditions are what we ask our soldiers to work in year after year. But there's a double-edged sword. Having to readjust to civilian life once they return, it proves to be very difficult. They have to relearn how to eat, sleep, work, and just live their lives to the standard that Americans consider a normal way of life. In conclusion, there are many anti-war and pro-military advocates in this country, and no matter where you stand on the issue, our military is the reason we are able to pursue our own happiness, and they have paid dearly for it. So to them, the cost of this freedom is the time missed with their loved ones, putting themselves on the front lines of danger, and enduring dramatic culture shock. And I leave you with this quote from Sergeant Harris. "Coming home, hearing everybody complaining about how bad this country has gotten, to me, is ridiculous. Go to Afghanistan, see how these people live on a daily basis. We have no idea how good we have it."